I got sent home early yesterday. I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. This isn't funny. She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in the store, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect. And it isn't funny at all. Like, seriously, man, I got to take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny.
This is an update on a story I did earlier when a mother of 6, who was the manager of McDonald's, was stabbed and unfortunately didn't make it by one of her employees. Come to find out, this employee was ranting about this situation days before on social media, and we got it all. Let's go.
Now, she's accused of plotting the murder of her manager at a McDonald's in Eastpointe, and now she's being held on a bond set at $25 million. The
26-year-old Eastpointe woman faced a judge today as the family of the victim, Jennifer Harris, comes to grips with the tragic end to her life. Harris was stabbed to death Thursday morning at the McDonald's at 9 Mile and Schroeder in Eastpointe.
7 News Detroit reporter Ruta Olsenida was inside the courtroom today when the suspect was formally charged with first-degree premeditated murder, and we learned of her violent past.
New details coming out in court on Friday about the gruesome and what prosecutors say was a calculated way to take the life of a mother of 6 and hardworking employee here at McDonald's. The suspect pleading not guilty to a multitude of charges, including first-degree murder.
She stabbed the victim multiple times, up to possibly as many as 15 times, eventually causing her death.
Prosecution laying out the gruesome details of how 39-year-old Jennifer "Jamma" Harris lost her life at her place of work at the Eastpointe McDonald's near 9 Mile and Schroeder Thursday morning. The suspect accused of her murder, 26-year-old Eastpointe resident Afeni Muhammad, appearing in court virtually pleading not guilty. Her attorney arguing that Muhammad has had a difficult past.
She was in an extremely abusive relationship that was not only mental but physical.
Detectives say Thursday morning Muhammad was sent home from work early. Before leaving, she told her manager and the victim that she'll be back.
When Muhammad returned to stab Harris, she entered the back entrance with a hooded mask over her face in an attempt to conceal her identity and attempted to flee the scene after the stabbing, but was stopped by an armed customer.
Eastpointe police tell me in their investigation they also considered the suspect's social media posts, where she is seen waving around a knife in one Instagram video and discussing being sent home early by Jennifer Harris in previous incidents.
So, to stab someone 15 times, and let's be honest, the only reason she stopped was because someone fired their gun in the air to get her to stop. She might have would have stabbed her more. That's a lot of demons. That's a lot of pent-up aggression. That's a lot of shit going on other than I got sent home. But as you can see, she posted on social media that this has been an ongoing thing. So, by any means am I condoning her doing what she did, but is this a situation of really being bullied, or is that just her already planning her defense?
But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody will have to do something about that.
Due to the suspect having a record in Virginia for a similar crime involving another knife, the judge set her bond at $25 million cash or surety.
Due to the severity of the charges and the habitual offender status, it makes the defendant a high risk for flight.
If convicted, Muhammad could be spending the rest of her life behind bars. She's due back in court July 23rd for a probable cause conference. Meanwhile, I reached out to McDonald's representatives who tell me that this location where the crime occurred will reopen to the public on Saturday. In Eastpointe, I'm Ruta Olsenida, 7 News Detroit.
So there you have it, but I'm going to do you one better. I'm going to let you see her social media post and let you see allegedly what they say she's saying. And that was a reputable news station, so we gonna go off of their word, because nowadays with AI, you don't never know what the fuck you watching. But this is allegedly what she's claiming.
I got sent home early yesterday. I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. This isn't funny. She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in the store, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect. And it isn't funny at all. Like, seriously, man, I got shit I gotta take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny. She's playing games. And then all day, throughout the day, she keeps sending her little racial shit. And then throughout the day, she keeps on, like, putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. It's not funny, man. Don't have to stop. She's a bully. I'm telling you. She's a bully. She brings a lot of negative energy in there. She always panic when there's a lot going on, and then she try to manipulate that and make it seem like we ain't doing something right, but we are working really hard and doing great. It's just the fact that she panicked, and I caught her a few times making a mistake, and she tried to hurry up and play it off. Nobody's perfect. It's God, it happens. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, somebody might get confused, so it gets busy, yeah. But she needs to stop playing like she don't be making mistakes. I be catching her. So all the animosity.
So, as you can see so far, she feels the manager just be overdoing it, and she be making mistakes but don't want to own up her mistakes, so therefore she blame the employees, and she, talks aggressively to the employees. And what you think in the comment section, let me know.
That she keep putting in the air and stuff, then trying to tell me I'm always snapping on people. No, that's false. No, I don't snap on people. I don't go in there doing that. I tell her, no, I make peace. That's what I'm doing. I've been creating peace. So all that negative energy that she's bringing in there trying to manipulate it, no, that's going to stop. All that negative she's saying about, her personal life, all of that. No, she's bringing all that in there and then playing games saying she want to take her belt off and beat somebody. Y'all act like my kids in here. No, we ain't your kids. Respect us. Stop talking to us like that. That is crazy. I'm telling you. But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody will have to do something about that. It's not funny. It's not fair. It isn't funny at all. So, she could keep being a bully if she wants to, but that is going to...
Once again, not justifying anything she's doing, but I'm just being real, and in my experience, it do suck when you black and you working for black supervisors, because they don't be like all other supervisors. Like, for instance, the white supervisors, they look out for their white people, rightfully so. The Spanish supervisors, they look out for their Spanish people, rightfully so. Whatever ethnic Chinese supervisor, he gonna look out for his Chinese people. Black supervisor, they is not looking out for no black people. They gonna come down on you harder. They gonna treat you worser, and that shouldn't how it be. A black supervisor should be building his team just like any other race. And you should be looking out for your peoples, whether that sounds fucked up or not, but all the other races do it. And like I said, it's harder to work for a supervisor that's black. But once again, not justifying anything she do.
Catch up to her, because it ain't funny at all. It ain't. Then one day she coming in there talking about some yeah, I broke my door in half and I had to pull my gun out on my kids since this and that. Well, telling us that like the you telling us you pulled a gun out on your kids for? You sound like a psychopath. That's what I wanted to tell her. She was talking about some she blacked out. I'm like, yeah, you must have had blacked out if you pulled the gun out on your kids. Like, I'm like, what the you telling me this for? Like it's then she's like trying to make it seem like that she big dog or something. The about you telling me about you pulling the gun out on a kid? I don't. That doesn't scare me. You know what I mean? That doesn't scare me. If she thought she was trying to intimidate me, that didn't intimidate me at all. I don't give a about her telling me about what the she did. And maybe that's why they always fight her, to defend themselves. They probably felt like their life was threatened. The out of here with that
So there you go. There you have it. What you think? You heard her speak. You heard the story. There's nothing that happened to justify killing someone, but was that supervisor bullying people? Was she being, unfair to some of the workers? I don't know. Get in the comment section, give me your opinion, and like I say over here, I present you with the facts. I give you my opinion on those facts. And if you like how I do that, click that like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, click all, so you can get notifications every time I drop one of these videos. And if you out here stabbing up your supervisors because they sent you home, cut the shit. That part.